brings us on to, you know, really exciting element of this project, which is the transformation hub. Tell us a little bit more about that and why you've been so keen to support that.
Yeah, so this, I mean, this sort of relates to the whole sort of fibre park concept that we've been sort of working on back, you know, as an idea. We've been sort of knocking it around for a few years, really trying to find the right way of making it happen. And it looks like it is, obviously, with the digital transformation project, that is actually catalysing that to happen. The key principles there is actually, whilst we can do lots of video conferencing and people are more confident doing that, when people meet up, that's where you get sort of more spontaneity, and having a physical location that allows people to easily access that space and meet with other people and come up with those new ideas. You know, I'm really excited that we're going to have a space where people can just mix together, and it's the interactions between people, unplanned interactions, that quite often will create the truly more significant innovations.
And hopefully that space is going to be open in June time. So, you know, just as things start to open up again for everybody and we're able to do business visits, hopefully it'll be on everybody's radar as first place to come and meet up.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's some really great food and coffee and everything and other drinks there. So, you know, hopefully that will provide a really you know, add a lot to the experience as well. So it's a place where you can come, you can meet up for lunch, you can meet up for a coffee or whatever. But more importantly, you're more likely to meet other people that will then, you know, help those sort of random interactions that suddenly cause sort of spontaneous new ideas to spring off. So yeah, really looking
hopefully
forward to
lots of conversations with the digital innovators. So you know, it's about being able to turn those conversations into reality, isn't it, through the programme?
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, having a physical space where people can come and mix like that, I think will it'll be fantastic to see what the results are going to be of it, because you know that's what's so interesting about this sort of entrepreneurial innovation, is that quite often you can't quite predict exactly what will happen. You know, you know, you go into a room, something will happen, you don't exactly know what it will be, but in, you know, 6 months later and in relatively short timescales, we'll start to see some really interesting changes happening to certain businesses as a result of that connection and interaction and change.
And the marketplace, which is kind of partly going to be that physical and virtual coming together of the, you know, the significant digital providers and the businesses that need to get that digitization and those projects underway. That's very much been something that you've been talking about for a long time, but you're really needing to happen. What excites you about that?
So I think for businesses looking to buy some, you know, digital support or systems or whatever it might be, it's a pretty scary place. There's so many, you know, the world has got so many different technologies and things, and you can, if you buy the wrong thing, it's just not going to be as effective. And so actually having this place where people can sort of try and establish what different things can do, and you know, a space where you're not just walking into one shop, you're walking into, you know, a place where you can actually try out lots of different ideas, and you know, that was the idea behind the marketplace. Really, was actually to try and help people discover what is the right thing, what's the right solution, what's the right approach for their digital needs. And that's, you know, it hasn't been done before. So this is again something that's quite groundbreaking, and you know, it's going to be really exciting to see how that benefits businesses both in the short term and the long term.